decluttering feels overwhelming, I'm going to tell you how I declutter without being overwhelmed, because honestly, every time I have started trying to declutter everything at once, the only thing that it does to me is overwhelm me, and I stop and I end up with a bigger mess. So today I'm decluttering 2 cabinets, and the reason why I'm decluttering this one, if you look at it, I have a ton of mugs, between mugs we got for Christmas, mugs that we made at the library, and just extra cups in general. This cabinet's a little out of control, so I'm going to go through it, get rid of the mugs that we're not using, cups we're not using, and that way we have more space in this cabinet, because every time I look at it, it's driving me crazy. All I'm going to do is start by taking everything out of this cabinet, and I'm going to go through what mugs we use, what cups we use, and what we don't use, because honestly, we have a lot in here, and there's some we haven't used in such a long time. Everything that I'm not using is going in a giveaway or throwaway or sell pile. Now that everything is out, I'm just going to wipe the cabinet, and I'm going to wipe the inside of the door and the outside. That way I know it's nice and clean when I go to put everything back in. Now I'm just going to go through everything and put back in what we're going to use. I'm going to put the Christmas stuff away because we do have a lot of Christmas mugs. That way the cabinet is not as cluttered and there's more room to see what we have.
Sometimes decluttering can be hard because things hold a memory. I have some mugs that I really like, but they're old and I just don't use them anymore, so it's time to get rid of them.
Now that the mugs are done, I'm going through all of our water bottles. Yes, we have a problem of collecting water bottles. We love them. My kids love them. I love them. So I'm going through and picking which ones we don't need anymore, especially if they're not dishwasher safe. I really only want dishwasher safe water bottles. All right, now this cabinet has so much more room. I got rid of about 10, maybe a few more cups, mugs, and different things. I put all of our Christmas mugs up there, minus 2 that I kind of do use during the winter. We got rid of water bottles, and now we have a lot more room. And it does not mean we're going to fill this cabinet. Now I'm doing our next cabinet. This is actually one that we use for all of our coffee stuff and all of our like wine glasses and just different stuff like that. Definitely needs to be organized because we got a lot more coffee stuff over the winter. So I'm going to take everything out of this cabinet, and this one will probably take me about 7 minutes to declutter. Since there's so many different things in this cabinet, I'm just going to go shelf by shelf. I took everything off the top shelf. I'm going to put back what's going to stay in this one, and then anything from this cabinet, like my Christmas mugs, I'll move up to this shelf. That way it gets organized and it gets decluttered. Now that I'm done the top shelf, I'm going through and I'm going to lower the shelf. That way it's a little bit easier to reach this stuff. All right, now I'm going through, I'm organizing these wine glasses, and I'm going to look to get rid of a few that we don't really need anymore. As you can see, the top 2 shelves are a lot cleaner. There's more room. I put all the Christmas cups up there. I did keep my snowman down because 1, I love snowman, 2, I feel like I can use that to February. But it's so much cleaner. Now to the coffee shelf, because this one's going to take a little bit more time. I need things a little bit cleaner, easier to get to, so we're not knocking stuff over because something fell out of the cabinet. It broke a straw, a glass straw the other day, so we're going to work on keeping this clean. I'm just organizing everything on the bottom. I have all of our hot chocolate going on one side. I put our tea in here. This one is like your detox tea that I do like to try to drink daily. And then this is just different types of flavored tea for sore throat, for immune system, stuff like that. So I'm just going to do that before I get to the coffee stuff. I moved one of my travel cups, and we have another travel coffee cup. I'm just going to put them on the top shelf here. They're coffee. We don't use them that much, but I want to keep all of our glass iced coffee cups together. I have one out, and so I have a short one, but we have 6 glass coffee cups. We love them. If you want to know where we got them, send me a message. I'll send you the link, but we absolutely love it. I put all the syrups and sauces on one side. I have some salt, and we like to sometimes add a few sprinkles to the toppings. I took some stuff out of this little container because we had a lot of straws, and I laid down the frother so it won't fall over. Now it's so much more organized and I don't feel overwhelmed. And I switched out the flowers and I moved this down. I feel like this area is so much cleaner, and it's a nice little coffee area for us now. Now that I'm done these 2 cabinets, they took me about 20 minutes. This one took me a little bit longer than I thought it would, but I love the way it looks. I cleaned the outside of the cabinets. Like I said, I switched out the flowers, but I feel like we have a nice coffee area, and our cup cabinet is so much cleaner and more organized. And I'm gonna go put this stuff in a different spot but I feel good. I don't feel overwhelmed. So if you're looking to declutter, start with one space and try 10-15 minutes. If you try to do a lot at one time, you're only going to be overwhelmed. If you're looking for ways to declutter and simplify your home life, check out the link in the description below for Simplify the Chaos, where we work together to create routines and we can talk about decluttering, meal planning, all these things that can simplify your life in your home.